Hello dears, welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's me Anna with you here. As you can see, I recovered my voice, but still am there, so I'm very careful with going out. Today we are on the terrace to discuss all the latest news update and the situation here in Spain and our lovely Benidorm's region. They are cutting some trees and some grass right here nearby, so I hope it will be okay. They should be finishing very soon in just a few minutes. As for the situation, well, what else can I say that you already don't know? The situation is getting worse, as I've been telling for quite a while now. In the last 24 hours, the last data that we have is for last Saturday, and it was 18,773 cases. And the index was 511. So we officially would be entering very high risk right now. Because of all this, the president of Spain, Pedro Sanchez, went on the official press conference, and he said that there will be a specific meeting on the 22nd of December, which will be in 2 days from now, where he'll be meeting all the presidents of different autonomic regions here in Spain, which we also have. Every region has its own president here. He will be meeting with them to see the measures for the new sixth wave, and to discuss what they can do to make the numbers look better. A lot of the social media workers there, they asked him basically what's going on, why they did not apply any kind of restrictions before as other countries did. And he was asked several times about this, and eventually he did say that even though experts did recommend some specific measures, although not drastic ones, but still measures, what the government did not want to do is to stop the economy, which is basically what we were talking during all this time. They cannot paralyze everything once again. So even though the government did receive all these recommendations from the expert, the Ministry of Health has declined all of them, and they decided it's not the time just yet. What he also said is that after discussing all the situation with different regions, January will be already another story, which means that we don't know if by January things will change, but probably there will be some more restrictions after all the fiestas, after Christmas, New Year, Three Kings. It's quite probable that things will change then, but not just now. So holidays will be calm and quiet. They did say that there is a risk, so please be very careful. Wear your mask, social distancing, don't go out if you don't need to. Don't get like in big groups, but don't gather in big groups. But apart from that, no more restrictions will be necessary, at least for now. In January, as I've said, there might be a few weeks of restrictions, and then we'll be back to normal as it was approximately last year. So this is the situation for the day of today. No much more bigger changes. We're just living our lives and waiting for the Christmas to come in a few days already. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is that Spain is asking the European Union in general, like all the countries, to not to just be a silent witness, how a lot of media workers are calling it in magazines and newspapers, silent witness. Just seeing and watching the crisis that we have right now with all the light. Not only here, a lot of you guys that are watching the channel said that in your country it's the same. Electricity is going up very, very fast. Maybe it's not as bad as here, but still it is. And just not to watch what's happening, but try and help and look for common measures for all the European Union. And make some changes just to, I thought they finished working. Well, not much more left probably. So what they said is that one of the measures that was presented to European Union is to buy together the gas, because it will be way cheaper, and then distribute it as it's necessary to every country. A lot of countries said they were in favor of doing so, but some countries like Czech Republic and Poland, what they say is they need to do a huge change then inside of their country, because a lot of things that they do is somehow related with charcoal, which they cannot it cannot vanish itself, so they need to do some changes before they accept to make a common purchase like this. So we will see what will be going on, but Almost all the countries did agree on this measure. What they do not agree is in terms of the light. There were a lot of countries that just said we don't want any common measures. We want to do it by ourselves on our own, independently. So we'll see what is happening. Spain is obviously asking for help from European Union because we have records and records day by day. Right now we've had like 330 euros almost megawatt per hour. If things will continue like this and with the cold coming right now, I would not be surprised if in a few weeks we would reach 400 euros price. I would not be surprised at all with all this. The only good news is that the fuel has decreased in price surprisingly a few days ago, and even now I've checked it today in the morning, and diesel, for example, right now on the low cost, like the lowest, one of the lowest petrol station costs, I've seen it for €1.23 a liter. On the normal one, it's approximately €1.30, €1.32. When it was 1.30 something on the low cost a few days ago. So the price decreased almost by 10 cents, which is good for us. And gasoline was also like 140, 150. Some areas right now it's 139, 140. So also slightly cheaper than it was before, which is very, very good. At least in some kind of relief with all this difficult situation that we're living on right now. And it's a little of economic help for those who use cars to move around city, go for work, or just for some kind of movement here in the area. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is about the jellyfish invasion, the true jellyfish invasion that we were living here in the area. It did not come up until Levante, like beach here in Benidorm, but it is getting from Santa Pola area towards like Alicante. It's moving towards here. It's kind of normal seeing jellyfish here in Benidorm, even in winter. They don't come usually up until Albir. They stay like on all this side, Benidorm and south. Words, but they are very, very dangerous because they produce like the ugly burn, and it's the very nasty feeling. It's like if you burn down, you need to put a specific cream afterwards. You can buy it in any pharmacy, by the way, just in case if it happens to you. So that's fine. You don't need like a doctor unless it's like a very, very bad and big burn. But they came once again to our area. Before they were like in Santa Pola, which is south side from Alicante. But the amount of these jellyfish was very, very surprising. I suppose it's because of the wind that was coming from the Mediterranean Sea towards the shore, towards the beach area, and it brought with it a lot of jellyfish. I'm gonna put you some pictures right here, which were from this year, taken a few days ago. You can see it here on the screen, the amount of jellyfish that there was. It's just crazy. And as I've said, usually we do have them, but not as many as this year. A lot of people still go out swimming or go down the seashore like with bare feet, or do some water sports like paddle surf or like just paddle board, just swimming on it with the waves. So you need to be very careful if you are going inside of the sea or just being at the beach area. Be careful because they are coming. They're here already, these jellyfish. They are of these colors, as you've seen. They're transparent with slightly violet, like pinkish, brownish colors. We've seen them every single year in here, starting from now, from December up until like January, February. It's possible that they would be here in the region. So just in case, bear that in mind. You can go and check them out, but try not to touch them because they might leave you a very nasty burn on the skin. For those of you who are interested what these jellyfish are, they're called Pelagia noctiluca. I'm gonna put it right here. This is in Latin, I suppose. You can search all the information about them if you put this name on the internet. Especially huge amount of them was seen in La Manga and Mar Menor, which is like towards Santa Pola region, like that area. There is a huge amount of them, especially there, but their beaches are being cleaned right now, so probably they'll take all of them. However, if there's going to be some more wind, these jellyfish probably would come down to the seashore once again in the next few days. So bear that in mind if you're visiting the area. Be careful, watch down where you're walking, because there might be a very small but nasty jellyfish waiting for you there. These are basically all the news for today. In terms of weather, I want to say that it's sunny back again. We've had 2 days of approximately like true winter weather. When it was cloudy here, it was so ugly. It was just, people were not even going out because this weather kind of invites you to stay in at home or at the hotel, anywhere inside, warm and cozy and nice. But right now it's sunny back again, so a lot of people went down to the streets, to the beach areas, just to enjoy a nice walk and discover new places. So the sun is here. It will be here for the next few days, almost up until the weekend. However, it's not going to be happening in all parts of Spain equally. As you can see on this map, there's going to be some clouds like near Portugal, like west area, north, west and south areas. From there, these clouds with some rain will be moving slowly towards the Mediterranean Sea. And approximately by Saturday, it's going to be raining here as well. So by on Christmas Day, it should be raining in Benidorm. It's not 100% just yet, but there'll be some points of the day that when it will be raining. But up until Christmas Day, it's going to be nice, cozy outside and warm, and you can just sit down on the terrace and enjoy this amazing weather that our area provides these days. In terms of temperatures, they'll be approximately the same as the previous few days. Of course, on the sunshine, I would even say it's like 20 degrees. In the shade, it will be approximately 18, 17 maybe, but still it's very nice weather for December, for the end of the year basically. Today we will have in our region 18 degrees more or less, which is Benidorm, Alicante, Calpe, Altea. Barcelona 15, Granada 20, very warm in there. Malaga 18, Sevilla even 23 degrees today. Madrid 11, Murcia 18. Balearic Islands 16, Canarian Islands have a record of 25 degrees today, up till 25 degrees, and Valencia way less, just 18 degrees. Water temperature, for those who are wondering if you still can swim or not, is of 16 degrees Celsius today. I wish you a lovely beginning of a new work week and lovely holidays for those of you who are still decided to come to our region of Benidorm. And I'll see you tomorrow with a new video from our favorite area of all. I'll see you then. Bye.